Hi, this is Paulo Cervantes, and I've been a citizen of Homestead for over 20 years, and I would like to address this fiscal year's 2015 budget. As of now, this is the first time in years that Homestead might be experiencing a surplus. So I would like to highlight, first of all, that our funds are now available and more than they used to be, but we should be apprehensive in our approach and could construct rainy day forecasts so that financially desperate situations like the past 3-4 years that we have been living in don't happen again. Now, first of all, I want to say that the hiring of 5 more police officers is indeed what this city needs. A majority of the budget is being allocated toward hiring them because the police department has adopted a proactive, not reactive approach. So essentially, more officers on the scene of the neighborhoods and trying to prevent crime as opposed to waiting for it to happen is a very good approach that requires more resources and more presence and visibility in the area. So I'm in agreement with that. Also, their new police department is going to cost a hefty sum. I like to say that I believe that's so. Their headquarters before weren't sufficient, and their temporary move to the baseball stadium to construct a new police station is commendable. I also want to talk about the city hall in crisis. About a year ago, asbestos and a lot of contamination was found on site, making the workplace practically uninhabitable. And aside from that, all the employees had to be moved immediately to a temporary location, and a new city hall now has to be formed. This is obviously going to cost a lot and is a big part of the budget, but I do believe that this is vital to the community, and we can't be on temporary locales for too long with our employees, and thus the city of Homestead should be well represented not only in their city hall but with their police department patrolling it as well. Law and order to me comes first, and these are the two pillars of the community. I am opposed to the new retail and construction that is going down in our area. I believe that the construction of retail and garages will have an adverse effect. I think it'll be a chain of events that will come from creating these retail spaces will cause more police involvement, will cause more crime, and has created the need for a construction manager that's in the budget. I do believe that right now the city is, like I said initially, experiencing the first surplus in years, and thus it should not immediately begin planting seeds. A lot of our seeds have been ruined, such as the city hall and the need for police officers. So I believe we should stay in the present state of mind versus the future as of now. Also, the park expansion of Losner Park is, to me, I'm opposed to this as well. Homestead currently has 10 local parks wedged between 2 national ones. So the expansion of one park itself, and for the amount of 11% of the budget, is baffling to me. So I believe that should be line item vetoed directly from the budget, and they should use those funds to further the police officer hiring, which could in the future give way to the new retail spaces downtown, or put them into the new city hall and ensure that the fiasco that just went down doesn't happen again. Again, this is Paulo Cervantes, proud citizen of Homestead, and I commend the fiscal year 2015 budget for having its advantages that as a senior citizen of the community I'm concerned with and do address my priorities. However, I believe that we cannot be short-sighted, and long-distance planning and funding for the construction of retail sites and the expansion of a park, which we already have numerous amounts of, is unnecessary. I would like to sign off now.